Today's horoscope, Capricorn October 15th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Relationships are dynamic and stimulating today, but temperamental. Others may be vying for your attention, and it can be disruptive. With Venus opposite Uranus, you could find that you're less tolerant of situations that seem to confine or bore you today, particularly on creative and social levels. There can be some unreliability to deal with, as well as distractions or changes of heart. You may need to expect the unexpected. Identify which areas of your life have become too routine or predictable, and then consider possible updates and adjustments that can benefit you. It's not a time to stubbornly hold on to what's familiar. In the middle of all of this, it's best not to make sweeping, permanent decisions, but it's a great time to identify patterns that no longer work for you. A good strategy for today's frustrations would be to channel excess energy into something productive and worth your attention. You need creative outlets. You can feel quite stimulated and motivated if you set aside impatience. Get ready for your patience to be tested and headaches to roll on by today. This is because sweet Venus, our lesser benefic, is orbiting in your solar house of friends and communities. While this is usually magical, bringing blessings to your friendships and social network, she is violently clashing across the sky from electric Uranus now spinning in your solar house of romance and passion. Sudden news could erupt out of nowhere in regards to someone you're dating, a friend, or even an ex. It could be extraordinarily intense and chaotic, or it could be you who is provoked and ready to throw daggers of lightning instead. Do not let your commitments or partnerships hold you back. You can come out of this smelling like roses when the Sun in Libra squares Mars in Cancer. There might be some tension if you want to move forward, but you need to be able to do to your current arrangements and working relationships. Reflect on what you can do within your means to maintain peace at work while focusing on opportunities that will help you advance in your career path. You may have to shift some of your agreements around so that you can have the best of both worlds. If you can get some extra rest these days, it would be recommended. You've been going at breakneck speed and your body is probably more tired than you realize. Your mind can go on completing tasks forever. It's rare that you change your plans to accommodate your body's needs. You can begin to address this tendency by scheduling regular yoga workouts into your week in order to learn to check in with how your body is really feeling. You are coming into a beneficial period, notably in your sentimental life. You will also tend to cut off contact with some of the people you know. You are going to be reorganizing your family life both in love and socially. However, these great changes won't turn out well if you don't make an effort, are impatient or not nice to your family and friends. Try to deal with certain areas of your life that you need to get into order without making a big deal out of it. In a case of perfect timing, the Moon enters your communication sector just as Mars begins his final 3 weeks in your relationship sector. This coincides with pivotal days already occurring on both fronts. With Venus forming a favorable aspect to Neptune in your communication sector, which is set to peak tomorrow, the Moon will make it even easier for you to express yourself effectively. Before this happens, the Moon will exit your communication sector just as a positive aspect between the Sun in your career and Jupiter in your job front peaks, providing you with insight into financial opportunities as professional matters align. It is just as Mars moves into his final 3 weeks in your relationship sector that the Moon returns for its monthly visit to your communication sector, and the timing couldn't be better. With Venus, the planet of love, moving into a friendly aspect to Neptune in your communication sector that will peak over the coming days, this adds to the already growing support between the communication and relationship gods. Daily Planetary Overview. Today brings a bit of unpredictability as Venus in Scorpio opposes Uranus retrograde in Taurus, and this cosmic tension might lead to some unexpected twists and turns. Have you ever had one of those days where something just comes out of the blue, a wardrobe malfunction when you're least prepared, or a sudden design issue right when everything was falling into place? That's the kind of energy we're working with today. Things might not go exactly as planned, but remember, these little bumps in the road are often what make life interesting. Sometimes, those unexpected moments teach us to laugh at ourselves and find creative solutions we never would have thought of otherwise. The unpredictability could also extend to your love life. Imagine running into someone from your past, a friend or even an ex, or perhaps feeling unsure about your current situation, wondering if it's truly what you want. These moments might stir up emotions, but they're also opportunities to check in with yourself. Are you feeling fulfilled in your relationships? Is there something you've been meaning to say or do? This is the universe's way of nudging you to pay attention to matters of the heart. And it doesn't stop there. Financial highs and lows could also come into play today. Maybe you encounter an unexpected expense, or perhaps you find a sudden opportunity to increase your wealth. Whatever happens, stay focused on your long-term goals in both love and money. It can be tempting to get caught up in the chaos of the moment, but try to hold on to a clear vision of what you want to achieve. Whether you're working on strengthening your financial resources or building deeper connections in your relationships, today is about directing your energy toward growth. This is also a day to watch out for unnecessary arguments or misunderstandings. Have you ever been in a situation where a small disagreement suddenly escalated into something much bigger than it needed to be? That's the kind of energy that could arise today if you're not careful. You might feel a strong urge to stand your ground, but it's important to pick your battles wisely. Sometimes, stepping back and keeping your eyes on the bigger picture will save you a lot of stress. Don't let other people's opinions or frustrations pull you into conflicts that aren't worth your time or energy. Instead, use this day as a chance to confidently harness your energy in more productive ways. Channel your frustration or nervous energy into something that helps you move forward, whether that's tackling a project you've been putting off, brainstorming new ideas, or simply focusing on self-care. When you direct your energy constructively, you not only make progress in your personal growth, but you also build positive momentum for the future. Every step you take toward your goals, no matter how small, brings you closer to the life you want to create. By the end of the day, if you've navigated these challenges with compassion and understanding, you'll likely feel a sense of relief and calm. It's amazing how much more relaxed and at peace we feel when we consciously choose to approach difficult situations with patience rather than frustration. It's all about recognizing the support that surrounds you and choosing to respond in a way that preserves your inner peace. As the day progresses, take a moment to reflect on how far you've come and the lessons you've learned, not just from today, but from all the twists and turns life has thrown your way. What have you gained from the unexpected? How have these moments helped you grow stronger or more resilient? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Share with us what's something unpredictable that's popped up in your life recently, and how did you handle it? How do you stay grounded when life throws you a curveball? Today is a reminder that even when things don't go as planned, you have the power to steer your life in the direction you want. Stay focused, stay patient, and trust that the universe has your back.